Okay, here we are on the Wombat's Promods Global Edition map collection here, and it's got all the maps listed on his video on his channel, but I've been testing it and I've spotted a couple of problems. One of them's a bit of a major problem, especially if you don't have the game in developer mode. And I'll show you that in a second. Now, what we have here is we have the the Vanessa map, which is an addition or an add-on to the PG Indo map, and we also have down here we have wait to just get my mouse to work properly. We have the Antarctic map. Now, someone has cleverly connected a road between the Antarctic to the Vena map or the Vanessa map, but there are a couple of problems I've spotted, and I'm going to show you what they are. So we're in Scott in Antarctica, and we're going to fly cam up the road so we can show you the problems. So we are heading that way from Scott, heading up to the Vanessa map. And it's actually at the point where the Antarctic map joins on to the Vanessa map, or the Vanna map. I can't remember what it's called, that map, but anyway, we'll show you what the problem is. One of them is a placement problem, where the landscape just needs to be knitted together. There's a gap in the landscape. That's not a major problem. That's easy enough to fix, whoever is going to be editing this part of the map. So we move round, and we're getting to the point where we join the Vanessa map, and now I might have gone past it. No, there it is. Here's the problem here. So when we come, you can see that big sign up there, and as we're driving along here, you can see we've got a gap in the landscape here, so that needs to be dropped down to knit up with the rest of the landscape. So that's the first problem. The second one is more of a major problem. The reason is that if you're going right, which I was, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spawn the truck here, and have a look at the map. My delivery was from Russia, and I got a connection down to Scott, and then I actually had to drive up to this point here. This is where my delivery was. So in order to get there, you have to turn right, and the GPS will automatically tell you to use the on-slip road onto this road here. Now I'll show you what the problem is with it though. Right, so this is the road that you take to go on to the motorway or the freeway that's up here. So you're driving up in your truck, and you come to this point here, and everything's okay, and the problem is this: you've got the barrier restriction, or the block off, that prevents you from driving onto the motorway. So that is a major problem, and that's the one that needs fixing more than anything else. So again, just to show you where that is on the map, on the world map, it's just at this connection here onto that road, and that block, that dead end, needs to be removed in order for the GPS to function properly and for you to be able to drive onto that road. So that's the two problems: the landscape problem and the problem with the barrier blocking off the road. Just hope you'd look at it and get it fixed at some point. See you again soon.